Yeah, I straight be up at 3 in the morning, not sleeping at all. Like, I swear, like, since I lost my kids there, I do not sleep. Like, I can't sleep. I be up all night, all day. Like it's hard for me to sleep. Like, my mind just be wandering. But my kids ask me every single day, every fucking day. Like, mommy, is daddy back alive? Um, mommy, when is daddy gonna be back alive? And it just be hurting me deep inside because he's not coming back. Like, this situation, it just be hurting me because my baby daddy's not coming back. Like, I feel like I should have left. Like, I should have left. Like, I should not have put up with the abuse for years. Like, and it's crazy because, like, the only thing my kids got is t-shirts of my kids. Like, the shirts, the clothes that he had at my house and shit like that. That's all they get. And they just be like, this daddy's. And I be like, yeah, baby, that's daddy's. But, like, what's eating me up inside is, like, motherfuckers trying to make me seem like this badass person. Like, this badass person. Like, it was just so much abuse that I took for years because I felt like this is the man who I want to be with. I love my kids there. I loved him. I didn't care what he did. Every time he did it, I forgave him. I kept forgiving him. But, which I should have been walked away. It was motherfuckers like, your face always messed up or something like that. I got so many hospital bills. I got so many police reports. I got so much shit on my kids' dad. Like, every time we got into it, I called the police because I knew I could not beat him. But it's like my kids steady asking for my baby daddy, but it's like he's not coming back. So the only thing that y'all have is his t-shirts, his clothes. That's all y'all have. But it's not like I can say, okay, well, you want me to take you to visit his grave, or we can go visit daddy, we can bring him balloons, flowers, or I can't even do that. I can't even do that because my baby daddy was cremated. And it was supposed to be like ashes or whatever on my baby daddy. Ashes that one of the baby mamas said they supposed to be going to the kids. Ashes, my baby daddy ashes was supposed to be done to kids and chains and stuff like that. Like, my kids ain't getting none of that. The only time his mama reached out to my parents was about me on Facebook, which my parents already knew what was on my Facebook because I'm friends with my aunties, my mom, and I'm like, I don't hide shit from my parents. I don't block my parents, none of that. Everything I put on Facebook, they see. But it be hurting me deep inside that I can't do none of that with my kids. Like, they ask about him daily, every day. Is daddy alive, mommy? Can we go visit daddy? Is daddy in a hospital? Like, they didn't get that closure because motherfuckers wanted to be ignorant towards my fucking kids. Very ignorant towards my kids because of something that hold on. Let me put it like that. Wanted to be ignorant of my kids because of what her son did. I never fought my baby daddy back. The first time he ever fight my baby daddy back, I had to fight for my fucking life. That day I had to fight for my fucking life. And that same fucking bullet he shot should have shot me in my fucking head. But it did not. And that's because of the grace of God. That bullet did not hit me in my fucking head. Like, Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here right now. That bullet my baby daddy shot was supposed to hit me in my fucking head. But I thank God, because it was not my time to go. I thank God that that bullet did not fucking hit me. Like, this shit, like, when I think about this shit all the time. Like, it's hard for me to sleep. I think about the day it happened. I think about every fucking thing. Like, everybody asks me, am I okay? I'm not okay. I had to leave my kids for 2 months. I y'all, and go to town because I was not being that mother. I couldn't be that mother because I was going through depression. I was having anxiety attacks. I was in suicidal thoughts. Like, yeah, I was taking pain pills and depression pills. I was taking too much of it to the point where I was sleeping. Like, I did not give a fuck. I didn't want to be here no more because that shit hurted me deep inside. That I took my baby daddy from my kids. That shit hurted. And that shit hurt every fucking day. It been 6 months and this shit still hurt. Cause things was never supposed to be like that. But that's my fault because I decided to take the abuse for years. I decided not to leave. I decided to stay with him because of love. Because I love this man. And this is what I get. Like when I was having nightmares. I left my kids for 2 months. I told my daddy, I'm like, you gotta get Junior. I called my auntie. I'm like, I need you to get my Yana. I had my mom and my oldest daughter. Like, I was separated from my kids for 2 months because I was going through depression. I was going through anxiety. I was having suicidal thoughts. Like, I kept taking fucking... But I was taking pain pills and depression pills. And I was taking too much of it. And my daddy was just like, you gonna kill yourself. And he was just like, I didn't give a fuck. Because the shit killing somebody, that shit is deep. Deeper than anything. I don't know how motherfuckers walk around on this earth taking a motherfucker life. That shit hurts. And then taking somebody that you fucking love life, that shit even deeper. Like, man, people ask me, am I okay? Like, it's so hard for me to date, y'all. I cannot talk to a person for long because of what I've been through with my kid's dad. That shit hurts. Y'all, when I left my kids for 2 months because I was hurt and I was in St. Louis. All I wanted to do was sleep. I was not eating none of that shit. Like, I was not eating. I was constantly taking depression pills. I was constantly taking pain pills. That's the only thing that could get me sleeping. That's the only thing that would take the pain that I felt away. That's the only thing. Yeah, I gave my kids to my peoples. I got on the highway and I just drove. And I ended up in Georgia. I just had to drive and I just had to get away. Because what I was going through, it was just so much. Fucking with one person, I almost lost everything. I almost lost my life, my kids, every fucking thing. Fucking with one nigga. Like, one nigga, man. Yeah, I be up all fucking night. Like, I will never be okay. Like, this shit will never be okay because it eats me up every single fucking day. Knowing that I took my kid's death from my kids. And then I'm like, I feel like I wish he would have lived to go through the pain that I'm going through. To have to wake up every day knowing what I did. Like, this shit hurts. hurt so fucking bad, and it didn't even make it even better when you have motherfuckers, his motherfuckers not knowing what the, like, it didn't even make it no better that, like, I constantly had to block his family, constantly had to block these motherfuckers, because they didn't know half of the shit that I went through with my killing. Half of the shit. I had to block every fucking body. I had to block everybody. Because didn't nobody know what the fuck went on. Like, didn't nobody know. It was all these stories. It was just too much. Like, and I'm still going through it today. Like, that bullet that, I'm just saying, like, that bullet that he shot should have shot me in my head. It should have shot me in my head. And thanks to the grace of God, it did not. And it's crazy because, like, when everything went down, I'm thinking the whole time my baby daddy done ran out the house and left or whatever, because he was not in the room. I'm thinking he left. I'm thinking he was gone. I checked, the first thing I do, I check my kids to make sure he didn't shoot my kids, and my kids was okay. That's the first thing I did, because my kids was right in the middle while he was shooting. Like, y'all just don't fucking know. Like, even after how all this shit went down, he put me through this shit, I still forgave him. Still. Because I learned to not hate, to forgive. Because if you hate, I learned to not hate and to forgive. I still forgave him, and I still, even when I got to my kids after I did the 24-hour hold, I got to my kids. My kids was hugging me. They was asking me, "Am I okay?" My son asked me, "Did I get shot? Where the bullet, mama? I don't feel your bullet. Where your bullet at, mama? Why didn't you get shot? Because you got down. You got down. I didn't even know I got down. My son told me that." Like, yeah. I straight had to get my kids up. I couldn't do it. I was not being a mother that I was supposed to be. I was sleeping a lot. I was not eating. I was taking pain pills. I was taking depression pills. I was taking every fucking thing because I could not live with that shit. That's why I don't understand how motherfuckers can walk around just killing people. I don't understand that shit. Because I was having nightmares after nightmares. I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to eat. It's like I didn't want to be here. Like, I couldn't be the mother that I wanted to be because of this shit. I had to take 2 months and a half away from my kids in order to get myself together. Like, I'm a little better, but at the end of the day, this shit still hurts. Like, it hurts so motherfucking bad. And then when my kids be asking, like, it's like this, he's not coming back. It's not like the times where he beat me and he be like, "Me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it." This time I fought back and this shit happened. Sometimes I wish I never fought back. Like, this shit hurts me every fucking day. Like, maybe if I wouldn't fought back, he should be hurt. He should be hurt feeling this pain that I'm feeling. Because I ain't never did shit to that man but being good to him. Like, I was so good to him. And look what I'm going through. Never did shit to him. We might talk our shit. I might talk my shit to him. But I was nothing but good to my fucking baby daddy. It was times when motherfuckers said I shouldn't be good to him, but I was still good to him. And this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through every fucking day. Hurt, crying. Like, I might slow down the crying, but the pain will always be here. It's crazy how you can be good to a person and get done like this. Like murder, killing somebody, that's not easy. It's not. And then not knowing you did it, not knowing that you shot him, it hurt me. When I seen my baby daddy, y'all, I was so hurt. I was just screaming. I was just screaming. I couldn't do it. I was screaming. The police told me to calm down, ma'am. I kept trying to run at him. I was just screaming. Cause this is what it means. This is how it feels to hurt somebody. I don't want to feel it. Yeah, I should have seen me. I was just screaming. I was just screaming his name. And I was just like, I'm sorry. This, and all I hear is the police kept saying, ma'am, it was self-defense. It would have been you. But, if this was self-defense feels like, I want to feel it. Domestic relationships, leave. If you in one, leave, because it's not going to get better. It's not going to get, it's not. It's not going to get any better. I didn't try years, and I didn't pray for it to get better. I didn't pray for him to get better. I didn't say, okay, he was going to change. He was going to be a better person. I didn't ignore everybody and said he was going to change, and he did not. I let him back. And he went and did the same thing he did when I lay him back. Yeah. And now there's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. Domestic relationships, it don't get better. It don't. God, it don't get better. And I be trying to just be strong and stay strong for my kids. I left my kids for 2 months. I got on the highway. I told my parents I couldn't do it. I couldn't be this mother. So I need y'all to take them. And they helped me. I thank God for my mama. I thank God for my daddy. They helped me through all of this shit. God, it don't get better. Everybody keeps saying you had to do what you had to do. I would rather I should have just left. And I keep telling myself I should have just left. Yeah, it don't get better. It don't. It's not gonna get better. That person. And I kept saying, okay, he could be the person that he used to be years ago when I first met him. But no, he changed. He was a different person. He became into this mad, angry monster person, y'all. And I should have listened to my daughter when she told me a week ago when he was lashing out in front of her. She was like, Mommy, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail. And I didn't listen. And I let him stay. Yeah. And shit hurts me every day. Yeah. I was in a... And the argument was so fucking stupid. I let him come back. We was gonna be together. that morning like it be hurting me so bad because that morning it was just so normal. He brought us donuts. He brought us donuts, milk and stuff like that because he knew I love donuts in the morning. He brought me donuts, milk, y'all. We had sex that morning. He kept rubbing my stomach like we finna have a baby and stuff like that. And he was like, I'm finna just get myself together and stop lashing out on you. And then it was just like when I came back to the house after going to the store before he left to go take his brother to the store, I came back and he was like, you fucking, he was going through my phone. He was like, you fucking with your ex? And I kept telling him, no, I wasn't, because I really wasn't. Like, are you back here? And I'm trying to be loyal to you. And I'm trying to be with you. And I'm trying to be a family with you. And he just got back to lashing out, beating me in front of my kids. My kids seen everything, y'all. And I'm just like, oh my God. My kids see every fucking thing. Like, you have to beat me. And that fucking bullet that he shot should have shot me in my fucking head. I don't know why. Like, I don't fucking know why it didn't, but it should have. Like, I can't even tell y'all nothing because I blacked out. And I keep saying, why did I black out? Like, I don't know why I blacked out, but it said y'all, man. But, like, I looked it up, it said, because my brain went in survival mode. Like, I was just, I don't even remember fighting for my life. I don't even know nothing. I can't even tell y'all nothing because I blacked out. My kids can tell me more than I can tell anybody. But when I got up, my kids was on the bed under the cover, and I ran to my kids. The first thing I did, I ran to them. And I was trying to make sure he didn't shoot my kids, y'all. You know, and then I didn't see him no more, so I went to the door, and I see him in front of the door, and it's just, I just got to screaming, like, I can't believe he did this to us. After all that shit, I was just so good to him. He could ask me for any fucking thing. And it was crazy, y'all, because the family ain't making it no motherfucking better because they was in my inbox harassing me, not knowing half of the shit. Not knowing half of the shit that went on. I know half of the beans that I took. How many times he done knocked me fucking unconscious? None of that shit. I done took all that shit. And that shit fucking, when I mean I'm scarred. Like, I'm scarred for life. Like, it's hard for me to go with somebody, date somebody else. Like, that shit hard. It's so hard for me to be with somebody else, y'all. Like, I'm scarred for life. What I went through with this man, my kid's dad, who I claimed I love, who I had so much love for. Like, I'm scarred for life. Like, dating another man ain't even on my radar. Like, that shit is dead. Yeah. Like, when I mean, I'm so happy that my parents was here to support me the whole time through this whole thing, because, like, I was down there ready to commit suicide because I never been through nothing like this before. Never. Yeah, I was finna get my kids taken away from me. Like, my kids, my life, they my every fucking thing. I was finna get my life taken, my freedom fucking with this one man that I claimed I love. This shit be eating me up every day, every fucking day. It eats me, it hurts, my heart hurt, I cry, I try to hold it in, I try to walk and be strong for my kids as a mother. But why would he do me like this? Out of everybody, me. Like, I'm the person that he can call, and I'm there for him. To his course, any fucking thing, and I'm there. Why did I always have to be the person that you do like that? And like, my kids, me, will always be scored for life.